So story time, I tried to use ChatGPT to remove the background from an image. So this was my starting image. I asked it to just remove the background and it changed my face. So I told it not to change my face and it changed my face more. And I told it to stop doing that and it just got worse. And then it apologized, sympathized with me, and said it would definitely fix it this time. And now I look like a completely different person. So I complained about this online and Gabe Quigley messaged me and he's like, "Hey, I saw your post. I use Microsoft Paint to remove backgrounds from my images." I'm like, "Say what? I didn't know Paint could remove backgrounds from images." So I tried it and it worked great. So all you do for this is open up Microsoft Paint. So I'm gonna open it from the start menu by searching for the word paint. Open your picture. So file, open. Here's my image. What we're looking for is under the Copilot menu, remove background. So the difference between generative erase and remove background is generative erase will let you control exactly what it's removing. So you can remove particular things. Remove background just removes the whole background. So we're gonna go with that one. So we're not done yet. This background right now is white. It's not transparent. What you need to do is go to the layers in the top right corner because Paint has layers now, and click the eyeball icon for hide background next to this white layer here. So now it's transparent. You need to save this as a PNG file, not JPEG, to maintain this transparency. I'm going to do File, Save As, PNG picture, and we're going to save it. One thing I do want to point out is that the eraser, if you go to fine tune this, doesn't appear to have a brush size. So this is the brush size menu here. It's grayed out for this. I don't know why. So you might have to use something else if you want to manually edit it, but it does a pretty good job at removing the background on its own. If we want to verify that this worked, I'm just going to drop it into Figma. So there it is. You can see that the background is indeed transparent. All right, so thank you for watching and thank you to Gabe Quigley for pointing this out to me. And I hope you have a great day.